So I flew from London to Bali to come to a 3-day intensive to learn from my mentor who does 150, 180K a month profit, 2 hours a day, 90% margins with one team member. So brilliant person to learn from, and he attracts like-minded people. So awesome to be in the environment and get away from my laptop, get away from the day-to-day, the mundane, what I am doing every day in, day out, to come to a new environment, a nice environment right by the ocean with great like-minded people to discuss playing a bigger game. And the reason for me coming here, and I'm doing this more just to document my journey because I wish I documented my journey a lot more, but the reason for coming here is my business hasn't grown a lot lately. My biggest strength is recurring revenue because I get clients exceptional results. One client, he had to do a free event in 7 days, and I managed to scale ads from 0 to 6.5K a day, and we got 1,079 registrations within KPI and scaled the campaign really quickly. So got over 1,000 people to sign up for a free event in 7 days, which is quite incredible. Another client has been consistently getting 8 booked calls every single workday for filling up his salesperson's calendar. Another client is, he's already done 242,000 this month, and we're close to the end of the month. So you could say in a month, that's pounds. And it goes on with other clients. But the thing that's missing with all this is not the client results, it's my internal satisfaction. It's like my enjoyment factor. And if I'm not enjoying it, the chances of me investing more time, more effort, more energy into actually growing it to create more of the same is slim to none. You're not going to grow from a place of pain. That's my experience. If I am not enjoying my business and the clients I work for and the work that I'm doing, the chances of me growing that and doing more of that are not likely. And it's like being in a relationship with someone you don't like, and then how likely are you to actually invest in the relationship, to show up to date night, to think of ideas outside the box, to want to do the little things every day, to leave love notes, to give them a hug, to give them a nice little text message every now and then. How likely are you to do just the small things, not even the big things, if you're in a relationship you don't like? It's very, very low. And that is a point that a lot of people get in their business, and that's the point that I am at. I've been in this game for 12 years. I have got phenomenal client results. The retention is the best method for that, and it's the best marker for that. A lot of people focus on acquisition. My focus has been on retention, and you get retention through results and experience. But for me, I come here for reinvention. I didn't want to just grow my business. I didn't want more of the same. I want to tap into more of my magic internally and then be a full expression of that and attract like-minded people with like-minded values that is beyond just let's run some ads or let's create some offers. I want to help people in this new way of doing business in 2024. A lot has changed in the last few years in terms of how to structure an offer, how to build a brand, how to create content. A lot has changed, and a lot of people that have just coming into the industry are very naive and creating lots of bonuses and guarantees and offer stacks. When if you have a strong brand where you're strong in your core and who you are, and you create offers that give you closer access to you, they become the easiest things to sell in the world. Like if you fully lean into who you are, what you're born to do, what your soul is excited to do, what you are on this planet for, not what you can do to make money, not what you've done for 10 years, for 5 years, for 3 years, for a year, not what comes easy to you, but stepping into the place where business can become fun. You can enjoy the process. You don't just have to enjoy the outcome. You don't have to enjoy, okay, I'm gonna get 5 clients this month, or 5 book calls every single day, or I need to hit 100K a month. It's moving beyond that and to something that when you see it, it feels and stirs something up inside of you. I remember about 8 years ago, learning from DeMartini, Dr. John DeMartini, phenomenal human. And he had a book about this thick. I've got a photo of it. And I was wearing a suit because it was like 8 years ago. I was in I'm a businessman day. So I had to wear a suit to represent that I'm a business person, because I wasn't a business person unless I wore a suit. So I wore the suit. I went to the event. But the most inspiring thing was sitting down and reading his vision book. And in his vision book, he had to do a seminar from space, to be the first person to do a seminar from space, to do a seminar in Rome in front of 1 million people. And he has all these crazy goals that mean something to him. And all he does is research, write, travel, teach. And he says, if you are looking at your goals and looking at your vision, and if it doesn't bring a tear of gratitude, then it's not true. And he talks about it, and I've seen him talk about it many times, and he gets a tear of gratitude when he talks about his vision, because it means something to him. A lot of you, me included, have just had money goals that don't mean anything to me. And then when you do that, it's based on, what strategy is going to get me there? And you're like a little pinball going through different strategies, different mechanisms, different processes, doing things that you don't like to get to this goal where one day, someday, maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed, the grass is going to be greener on the other side. And even just as I say that, you may be having a realization, being like, I know that's not true. I know how that story plays out. You see Tyson Fury win heavyweight champion of the world, and his first thought was, is this it? The emptiness that comes from the game of pursuing something that you don't enjoy, to one day, someday, hopefully, maybe, fingers crossed, that I will enjoy it once I achieve the thing, is not the game to play. You are not in this business, in this coaching, consulting industry where it's you. You're selling you. You're not selling palm trees. You're not selling cars. You're not selling phones. You're selling you. You're in the business of selling you, your heart, your soul, your experience, your thoughts, your IP, everything that is an extension of you. That is what you're selling. And you are here to enjoy the process as much as you can, because if you enjoy it, two things can happen. Number one, you can actually want to do more of it. So that's a cool thing if you want to do more of it. If you're enjoying the people you're working with, the content you're creating, the offers that you got, then and you're excited by it, then you create more of it. Number two is that it's sustainable. For too long in my career, I've had a build and burn cycle. Build and burn. Build, I built an agency to 60K a month. Then it was with a business partner, didn't like it, burnt it, walked away. It was out of integrity of values, so walked away. And then built up another agency to 60, burn again, because it was not in an industry that I like. So unless you build a business that you enjoy, where as it gets bigger, life gets better, and your life experience continues to improve, you will not, from my experience, like, I don't have the drive to grow my business the way it is now. I won't say you won't want to grow your business, because maybe your pain threshold is higher and maybe you don't mind doing that. But for me, I want to enjoy this process. I want to enjoy every single day. I want to look forward to every single day. And I want to look forward to the content I create, the people I speak with, the people I work, and the work that I do. It's not about pushing and let's go, like more pain, more gain, no pain, no gain. That's not the game that I want to play. The game is about how much can I enjoy this beautiful experience now by creating a business on my rules that gives me freedom, fun, and adventure. So that is why I'm here. I'm not here to continue running ads. Ads is such a small part of the game, but they've been a big part of my life, but I've evolved from that. And this is a video to you to let you know that maybe, you either need someone from outside perspective, like yesterday, mentor said, this is why coaches need coaches. Like, it's so hard to do these things for yourself. And this is an experience for me. It's been so hard for me to get this perspective for myself that I've just stayed in the same cycle for a period of time. Not ideal, because time is the most precious thing that you have. You can't get that back. And time is a reflection of your energy. And if you're having good energy, that's a good use of your time. So it's energy management, not time management. And you want to, I'll say this, I won't say this about you, but I'll say it about me. I would rather wake up feeling inspired, enjoying what I'm doing, and look forward to the people I work with, the content I create, the offers that I got, rather than being like, fuck, I've got to sell another one. And then when that becomes a reality, you don't accept perfect fit clients, and that is the least profitable thing that you can do. One bad fit client is probably worth 3 to 4 good fit clients. Because A, they may not pay, B, they may not stay the full distance, they may not refer, and they may not get results. But if you've got a dream client, they pay, sometimes in full, they stay for a long time, they refer other amazing people, and they get kick-ass results. And then overall, that makes a fun experience. So the two things is, maybe you need outside perspective to look into your business and your life. Because for me, coming here, having outside perspective and shining a light on it, as coaches, you like, as an individual, you can't see the label from inside the bottle. You're inside the bottle. You are the prescription. You are the coach. You are the leader. To coach others, no problem. For yourself, really fucking hard. I was on a one-on-one with Brooke Castile a couple months ago, and she said, she was giving me advice because I was seeking advice from her, and she said, just don't overthink it. She said, you got a killer offer. You're fucking amazing at what you do. You got a bunch of experience. You got your offer dialed in. You got your avatar dialed in. People are hungry for their change. You just go crush this. Like, just don't overthink it. And then she explained the story of her ads person when she creates ads for other clients inside the coaching program, no problem. But when she creates step-by-step training for her own internal coaches and her own internal company, when it's her work, she hits roadblocks. And Brooke says it's so funny because she's so confident and so good at what she does, but when she does it on herself, internally, different person. So we need coaches, an outside perspective, to see at a higher level. Like, I was in the same routines, the same patterns, the same thoughts, the same stories, the same work, day in, day out, for months. Months and months and months and months, coasting. And it's taken me to come here to Bali, to be around like-minded people, to get coaches to look at my business with an x-ray and to give their opinion and to see what is working for other people that are doing the things that I want to do. Like, be in the room with people where their reality is your goals. Because if you're having the same conversations with the same people, and if you're having the same thoughts with yourself, your thoughts become things, your words are your wand. They're like boomerangs. You think them and then they come back and then they become a reality. If that is what you are doing, you are just creating the same tomorrow as what is today. And you don't need me to tell you that. You can just look back at your life objectively, because I look back and I'm just like, every day was the same. I needed something different, so I chose to fly out from London to Bali, to come here, to press the button of reinvention, to change fucking everything. So I have that passion, that fire, the excitement to go out and do this. I'm gonna leave you with one framework. I've got my trusty notes here. Just gonna leave you with one little question, just so you can do an audit and see what is out of alignment. Basically, there's 4 things. If you're not enjoying your business, and your offer, it comes down to 4 things. And for me, I got these mapped out, and I'm just so stoked that I did, because now I just see so much clearer in what to work on. So first one is the person. Who are you serving? I've outgrown the person that I have used to serve. So for me, I am much clearer on the person I want to help. This is probably the biggest impact on what you do. Who do you do it for? And then do you enjoy working with them? And then you just rate it out of 10. This person, 0 being boring, I hate it, I don't want to speak to them. I'd rather run away from them than run toward them. And then 10 being, I fucking love them. They light me up. I'm so excited to do work for them. I can't believe I get paid to do this. I love being in a room with them. I would love to have dinner with them and spend my spare time with them, right? So that's number 1, person. Rate that out of 10. Number 2 is the problem. This person has a lot of problems. You could solve a lot of those problems because you're skilled, you've got this experience, you can do a lot of things. But what is the problem that you want to focus on? Different problems provide different results. So get clear on the problem, and then how much you actually enjoy solving that problem out of 10. Again, 10 being the most amazing and I love solving it. 1 being, oh my God, I can't just do another person, solve another problem like this. Number 3 is the promise. Like, what are you actually taking them towards? What is the dream outcome that you want to provide them? And for me, I had to fine tune this as well. But once I did get that locked in, I was like, yeah, I like that. I really can get on board with that. So think about the dream outcome that you provide for clients, and do you actually enjoy that? So that's got you to the problem, the problem, the promise, the dream outcome. Then it's about the process, getting them from where they are to where they want to go. So they're like here, and then they want to come to this fucking evolved future self, best self, rocking and rolling, amazing life, amazing business, but they're currently here. So what is the process that takes them from the person, the pain, to the promise? And then with that, how much do you enjoy it? Because if you help someone, let's say if you are phenomenal at content, but if you're helping people with ads and get them to their outcome with ads, you're not going to enjoy it as much as what you enjoy helping people with content. And how you help people makes a huge influence on how much you enjoy it. So that's a little audit that you can do, just out of 10 for each one. Whatever's the lowest, that's what is an option to work on. That's something tangible and a key takeaway, because this is just a little bit of a riff. I didn't have any notes. I was going to refer back to some, but I realized this has gone over a bit. And I'm just really pumped, because this feels in my heart and soul, like soul certainty, this feels like a new beginning. So thank you for watching. This one is not structured at all. I'm looking forward to creating more structured topics, structured videos. But this is something that I can look back on and say, this is a moment that changed everything, and this is some of the thoughts and ideas that I had to stimulate that growth. Let me finish by showing you. This place is sick. Yeah, so we're here for 3 days, 2 more days, and do whatever you can to get in rooms that stretch you. I'm out. Peace.